Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm going to be playing some more Final Fantasy 16. So let's hop right in and continue the game. Now, last time, I worked on, trying to traverse this castle area. Sid got knocked out. And now I'm trying to catch up to Benedicta, or whatever her name is. Um, to try and fight her and just see what I can get done. Hold on, I'm gonna have to pause the recording real quick. Alright, sorry about that. I just had to call my sister real quick. Well, technically she called me, but yeah, she was trying to call me to let me know that my niece was about to get off the bus. So I had to go wait on her for a little bit. So yeah. Um, and now I should be able to continue the game. Let's just try and fight Benedicta. So that way I can actually continue with the game. Wait, where's Torgal? Where's Torgal? Uh, please don't tell me I lost Torgal.
Must be here somewhere.
I don't know what I'm gonna do if I lost Torgal. He was the best boy, Torgal's best boy. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I lost him. You know, screw the game if I lost Torgal. You know, I can't go on without Torgal. I can't go on without best boy. Torgal! Oh my god, best boy's back! Finally! But either way, let's just try and find Benedicta wherever she is. Alright, let's just try and take out these, officers right here, these soldiers. Since they kind of need to be taken out right now, so that way I can get to Benedicta. Yeah, I'm gonna have to heal up with a potion real quick. Yeah, I'm also gonna have to wait for my abilities to charge back up before I can actually fully utilize either of them, if I'm being honest. Okay, let's just take out this weirdo, the healer. I'm gonna turn off my micro. Alright, sorry about that. My brother was coming in trying to look for some clothes for my dad, since, I can't believe I haven't mentioned this yet, but yeah, my dad's been in the hospital for the past few days. I think that the only reason I haven't brought that up yet was probably because I didn't see like it as relevant, and I felt like it was a little too personal. But yeah. But either way, let's just try and work on the game a little bit. So that way I can try and pick up Benedicta. Yeah, I don't even know if I'll be able to finish that fight this video, if I'm being honest. Alright, let's just win this fight. Okay, I'm level 15 now. 15 now. That's honestly pretty good, considering I was working to get to that level last video. Up the stairs, considering I think she might be on the rooftop. Yeah, it would make the most logical sense if she was on the roof, considering she can fly. So, and the most ample point flight is like on high ground. So, atop of a castle would make the most sense, you know? Oh. Well, I sure feel stupid for not taking that other path. Alright, let's just see what I can do here. Okay, I just need to try and do whatever I can for these enemies, so that way I can, try and get to Benedicta. Okay, you know what? The cure enemies are easily some of the most annoying in the entire game, to be perfectly honest, considering, they just so rapidly heal their enemies. Like, I mean, not their enemies. That would mean that they would be healing me. But I mean, like, enemies in general. Live and stuff. So yeah. But yeah, like, they just heal them way too quickly and way too much to deal with, unless if you kill them off first. The main reason I don't really do that is mostly due to the fact that, well, it would just take, like, it's mostly due to the light in this area, if anything. Since it is pretty dark in this castle, and it's at night too, so that doesn't really help out much. Okay. You know what? Whenever I unlock more magical abilities, that would that would majorly help me out a lot. Mostly because those magical abilities also come with select skills that you can use. You know, like with the fire skill. And it would just make the game a whole lot easier at that point with these kinds of enemies. You know? So that's the main reason I want to unlock more magic. So yeah. Let's just go ahead and just try and travel to the top of the castle or whatever this area is. Alright. I think that I have to... Yep, there's some stairs, so that's good. Let's just travel up them to try and find Benedicta. Man, there's a lot of enemies here. That, frankly, are just getting into the way and more or less just, fodder, if anything, considering they haven't really done too particularly much of damage to me. Like, yeah, they've done damage, clearly so, but not much, to be perfectly honest. They could have easily done more if they actually, you know, weren't fodder. So, yeah. Let's just get to the top of the castle already. Ooh, there's an item right here. And, of course, it was a potion that I didn't need, considering I already had a full inventory and full health. So, yeah.
I confess I expected more from the old man. And less from you. This is the second time you've bested my sisters.
Wait, second time?
One of your talents
When was the first?
indeed. Why cost your lot
Like,
such
I don't remember taking him out the first time. I only remember taking him out in this castle. That's about it. So, yeah.
You know exactly what I want. Hand over the dominant, and I'll leave you in peace.
You would dare to make demands.
Well, technically she is a dominant. Well, technically an icon, but still a dominant. You know? So yeah.
Every bleat of the flock. And I will suffer yours no longer. Must I spell it out for you, Branded? No one is listening. No one at all.
Alright. Let's just see what I can do against Benedicta. Because honestly, I want to kind of take her out already. Yeah, take that as what you will. Let's just see what I can do against her health. Yeah, she's kind of weak defensively, but she will transform later on into her icon form. Wow, this is... I still haven't even taken any damage yet, by the way, this entire fight. So yeah, do with that information as you will. I haven't even taken any damage yet. Probably because I've been focusing more on the attacks and the outright health bars. So yeah, might as well just try and do whatever I can to her. You know? Okay, I think she's about to transform here. Okay, let's just see what I can do, regardless. Yeah, the Buster Sword was probably way too bulky of a sword to utilize, as my swap-in weapon. So, yeah. Let's just try and take her out already. I'm fine with either taking out, you know, to be perfectly honest. So let's just try and fight her already. And just see what I can do here. Huh. Let's just see what I can do in this fight. Considering I only have, you know, like, this phase and, like, one more left, I think. Yeah. Keep in mind, I think that the icon fights are, like, multiple phases long. Way to go, Torgal! Just don't get hurt! Oh, you're gonna pay for that one, lady. You're genuinely gonna pay for that one. Tenfold. Tenfold would be too easy, actually. How about thousandfold? You're gonna pay for that one thousandfold. Let's just see what I can do here. Wow, first damage you dealt to me all battle. Let's just see what I can do now. Wait, huh? Oh, arrow rain. That's basically like wind magic that, you know, is basically like pellets, if anything. So I just gotta keep dodging, her attacks. So yeah, let's just keep trying to knock her out her health. Okay, let's use the wing. Since I need to just try and get her to stagger at least a little. Okay, aerial slash. So I need to just try and keep my health up. Also, I gotta try and make it, you know, worthwhile for Torgal. Since, you know, she did hurt him, and Torgal best boy, regardless. Okay, she's staggered now. Let's use a high potion to try and deal more damage. And also so I could stay in the fight longer. Let's just use a regular potion, actually. Yeah, I gotta use the wings more, if I'm being honest. Yeah, you're going down. I know Torgal's still alive, because Torgal best boy. Torgal is too best boy to die. Especially in such a lackluster way. You know, Torgal, he's way too good to die so easily. I'm not letting his death go in vain, even if he most likely didn't die. You know, I'm not letting it go in vain. Time for you to go down, she-beast. Yeah, screw you. Okay, let's just see what I can do here. So that way I can actually deal a lot more damage. Alright, let's just see what I can do. I gotta just try and take out Benedicta's health, as much as possible. Alright, I used up a lot of my abilities, so either way, it probably wouldn't have made a difference. Either way. Okay, let's just try and take her out already. Deadly Embrace. Yeah, there was no way I could have avoided that, considering it was a scripted event. So, yeah. Screw you, Benedicta. I knew Torgal wasn't dead. He's too much of a best boy to not die. He's too much of a best boy to die. Like, there's just no chance I'm letting best boy die so easily. He's way too much of a good boy. Like, there's no chance this game would let best boy die so easily. You know? That would be way too cruel on everybody. Alright, let's take out Benedicta, considering she hurt Torgal. I don't care if she hurt Clive on top of that. I only care that she hurt Torgal. You know, no one hurts my best boy dog on my watch. Okay, let's just try and see what I can do here. Okay. Time to take out the rest of Benedicta's health, while I'm at it. Okay. She still has a little bit of health left. Okay, I gotta just avoid these little bomb things. Yeah, tornado. There we go. That's not the end of the fight, considering I think that there's one more phase after this. But yeah. Let's just see what I can do after this.
You are but a branded! How? How did you do it? How did you even survive? How?
The answer is simple, Benedicta. He was fighting
Yeah.
something he believed in.
You'll learn more about how Clive survived later in the game.
Shut up!
So yeah,
Why aren't
you'll
you
learn
dead?
more and more about that as the game goes
You've
on.
played your games.
Let's just see what I can
Tell
do.
me where he is.
Who? What are you?
Yeah, what you're seeing is basically Clive is taking Benedicta's icon for himself. Yeah, that's a unique ability that he has. That's not the only reason that Clive survived, though. You'll learn more and more about that later, though. you'll learn the other two big reasons why he survived the fight with Benedicta. You'll learn why. So yeah. Oh, and also, whenever Clive absorbs an icon, he also gains some memories from the person he took the icon from. So yeah. Let's just see what I can do here. I think that there's one more phase. I could be wrong.
Enough of this.
I could be, but then again, I might not be.
What? She's gone.
What's happening?
Give her back. Give her back. Give her back.
My lady!
Where is she? Where is Garuda? What have you done to me?
Yeah. The icon that
My lady.
Clive took is of Garuda. Well, she was the dominant of Garuda, the icon to win. So yeah.
What the hell is going on?
But yeah, let's just see what I can do past this.
Her power, you took it from her. How'd you do that? Fuck me.
Yeah,
Bearers found
how
a way out.
Clive managed to do that is also tied into one of the three big
Clive,
reasons how
this place is ready
I've
to
survived
collapse.
this
I'd rather
fight.
not be here when it does.
So yeah, it's
If your
tied into
dominant
one of the
started
other
this fire,
two
and I
big
bet he
reasons.
He'll be long
So
gone.
yeah. Let's just see what I can do past here. Let's just get out of here though. I'm gonna just see what I can do.
What was that?
I created a diversion as commanded, Your Grace. The villagers escaped in the confusion. As should we.
Yes.
Alright, let's just try and move on and see what I can do. I think I gotta fight Garuda.
Has broken.
Before too long. I think I do.
And here
I
come the
could be
cavalry,
wrong.
itching to butcher the bastards who made
I
them
remember
stand up
fighting
and
something
grovel.
that looked like Garuda, though.
Come on. If they catch us leaving a burning car,
But that
people
might be a little
judge
bit
our
later into the
beliefs.
game. So
Right.
yeah. But either way, I'm gonna pause the recording to see how long I've been playing the game for. So yeah. You know what?
Benedicta
I think
said
that,
you'd taken her
you
power.
know, the fight with
You don't
Benedicta
understand,
is
do you?
all I really wanted to do in today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.